FridayNightGlory.com. Kenny Matthews here with Carrollton Ranchview, head football coach Terry Smith. And 8 years, you're building the program the way that you want. Can you tell me a little bit about the summer and how you guys came along and the start of training camp?
Well, it's hard. And this year, we lost a couple of weeks due to ending late, starting early, so we lost a little bit. So it really felt like you never really got a break. But our kids are champs, man. They were here every day. They really busted their tails. Did a great job of, they get here at 7 o'clock in the morning, go through a 2-hour workout, and then we couldn't get them to leave. We're in the office, we're doing stuff or whatever, and they're still out in the indoor throwing around, and they're out here throwing throwing patterns. And Wednesday afternoon we do 7-on-7. They were all there for that. So just really good kids. They work really hard, and if they can continue that mindset and really get it better, I think we're going to be really good. Well,
I know that was one of the things that you were, not really concerned about. That was one of the things you were hoping that you would get the participation this summer, because you said in the past it hasn't been that way, and you seem to be thoroughly pleased with what came across this summer.
Well, it's growing. It's growing. It's still not 100%. Sure. And, just like anything else, you can always get better. But, yes, it's definitely getting better every single year. And this year, what was really cool about the summer this year was not only our football kids, but we had tons of basketball kids and just a lot of other kids. Young junior high kids are coming up and working out with us, and it's just really I think the culture's building, and it's building from the bottom up, and it's coming on. And if we just keep it up, we'll be all right.
And you seem to be very excited about this freshman class that you just got called up here. It's pretty big guys over there to be 14 and 15-year-olds.
Well, as a whole, there's not a whole ton of them or whatever, but they're good kids. But there's 5 big linemen, and that doesn't happen at Ranchview High School very often. We have 5 big linemen there. We have 3 or 4 sophomores that are pretty good size. We can see it coming. We can see it coming, so that's really exciting. But the thing I'm really excited about more than anything is no matter what we ask them to do, they do it, and they do it with a big smile on their face, and they work really hard. And we're teaching them to take their helmets off when they're asked to or whatever, and say yes sir, thank you sir, and all that kind of stuff, which we've never done before. And they bought in immediately, and they're holding us accountable for it now. It's pretty cool.
And you got a new defensive coordinator on your staff. You want to talk a little bit about him himself?
Absolutely. Randy Wilson's our new defensive coordinator. He's been with us for 2 years, but and he's a young guy. He's got a lot of energy. He's really passionate. But I really think that he's got our kids believing to play fast. Like you said, fly around, make stops, make turnovers. That's kind of the goal of it. He's got a lot of new things. He's a big wrestling guy, so we hear a lot of Ric Flair references and stuff. But, he really understands things. But we actually have 2 defensive coordinators now. We have a co-defensive coordinator. You didn't see him out here because that new teacher hire stuff, But Glenn Jackson, who some of you might remember played at R.L. Turner High School, went to Oklahoma State, he didn't play for me. I coached offense, but he played for us when I was at R.L. Turner, and he's going to be another huge addition to our staff. He's done a great job. I know nothing about defense and tell people that. Paul Ressa and Jay Klein will attest to that. But those 2 guys sitting and listening to them and working things out, and coming from different viewpoints and really coming to something we know our kids can do, it's helped me so much to learn defense, and I can see that it's going to be what's best for our kids.
It's nice to get a little infusion of young talent also in the kids rank, because it can relate to the players a little bit as you and I get a little bit older.
Absolutely. Glenn, he went to Oklahoma State, and he went through all the recruiting and all that. And so, like Michael, everybody knows about Michael right now. He's being recruited by a bunch of teams. Well, he's got Glenn Jackson right there to put his arm around him and say, hey, look, this is what happened when I was a senior, and this is how I went through it, and what can I do to help you? And we want that for all our kids. Glenn's going to be a tremendous asset to us. I really believe that. And but I'm a very, very fortunate man. You talked about our program and all that kind of stuff, and we've lost coaches here and there, but we just got good, solid people. We got great coaches that never, ever, ever put themselves before our kids. And as long as we continue to do that, we're going to win a few games, I hope, or whatever, but we're going to win a lot of hearts. I really believe that.
Well, Coach Smith, I also think that good coaches like to play for good head coaches. And, I know you don't like to brag on yourself, but over the years, man, you've done a heck of a job here at Ranchview, man. We enjoy the access you always give to your players, and they're so respectful. And that starts with you. It starts there. If you're going to take the bad, you need to take the good, too, sometimes, Coach.
Well, they better be. You know, I really do believe in anytime you go someplace, leave it better than when you got there. And I'd like to think that our program is better than when I got here. That's not a shot at anybody. That's just, I believe that we're improving, you know, year by year by year. And the longer you're at a place, it should continue to improve. And, you know, even our facilities are getting better and better and stuff. So I'm really excited about this group of kids. Like I said, the young ones coming up, that 8th grade group, there's a big group there. I'm excited about that. So, you know, we're just trying to, you know, John Wooden, a long time ago, somebody asked him, is this going to be a good team? And he said, I'll let you know in about 20 years. And I really believe that. You know, I think that it's great to see our kids win and everything, but it's going to be a lot better when, you know, Day was out here with his son today. You know, it's great seeing them be husbands, fathers, and good people, man. That's what matters.
Well, Coach, don't ever curb that enthusiasm. Got this thing going in the right direction, man. We appreciate you giving Friday Night Glory a couple moments here.
No problem.
Congratulations. I think you're going to have a heck of a year this year, buddy.
I sure hope so.
All righty. Take it easy.
Appreciate it.
Take care.